Leave the trading to the pros with AP Social Trading. Invest smart, hassle-free, and enjoy passive income with peace of mind.
There is a substantial risk of loss associated with trading forex, binary options, stocks, or equities, collectively, asset classes. Only risk capital should be used for trading. Trading in any asset classes is not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. No representation is being made that investors will make profits, or will not sustain losses. Before trading in any asset classes, investors should consult with their professional broker, financial advisor, or financial consultant to determine whether trading asset classes is appropriate. Investors who trade in any asset classes should only do so if the capital used for this purpose represents funds that an investor can afford to lose without adversely impacting the investor's lifestyle. No trading strategy or methodology is without risk of loss. No trading strategy is risk-free, and no trading strategy can guarantee profits or freedom from losses. Investors risk losing the cost to execute any transaction, including associated commissions or fees. You should carefully consider whether trading in any asset class is appropriate for you in light of your investment experience and financial resources. Any trading decisions you make are solely your responsibility and at your own risk. None of the statements or materials in the Auvoria Prime chat rooms constitute a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of Developer Insights. This time we will be talking about the Raidar. Today is already the 6th of August. Oh man, the summer is going past so fast that it feels like the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. But not to waste time, I hope you are making profits with whatever you are doing. If you are using AP products, you should be making profits for sure. And if you're not using AP products, let me show you one of the AP products we have, and we will be discussing some alternatives also, because people are different. Somebody likes Raidar, somebody likes Kratos, somebody likes Gearbox, and so on. But let's not waste time, and let's just dig in. So in today's call, before we start, of course, you can ask questions. Make sure to watch this to the end. I always try to make these videos maximum 30 minutes long. Subscribe and like to Auvoria Prime's YouTube channel, or wherever you're watching this. You might also be watching this on my personal channel or Facebook. If you have any questions, you can always also contact me directly. And of course, on YouTube, go and check out Golden Yak Official. This is my own channel where I talk about mainly Auvoria Prime products, but also about mindset, forex trading in general, and there will be some juicy interviews with forex traders also coming there. Okay, let's continue. Agenda for today. What is Raidar? You might be completely new to this webinar, so this is something we will discuss. Let's talk about results, updates, settings, the macro situation, information channels where you can find more information about Auvoria Prime in general and also Auvoria Prime's products. Support. If you need support with any of AP products, maybe you might just have a simple question. I will show you where you can find answers to all your questions. And of course, some closing words in the end. So Raidar is a signal execution software. There's thousands upon thousands of signal services out there, but most of them are complete and utter rubbish because they just don't work, or they work just for a week, and then after a week you have lost your money. There's Telegram channels, Facebook channels, Discord channels, automated signals, whatnot. We at Auvoria Prime have put in the actual time to find something that really works and has been working for some time now. Of course, there will always be ups and downs. We will get into details regarding this also. It is MetaTrader 5 compatible. MetaTrader 5 is the most widely MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 are the most widely used trading softwares out there. They are freeware, anybody can use it. and it just links up to a broker, and you have your personal account with the broker. Auvoria Prime never takes your money. I never take your money. Everything is under your own control. It is independent and customizable trade management software. What it means is that it takes a signal from a signal provider, which has been vetted by Auvoria Prime before, and it executes the signal. Then after that, it has its own logic, it has its own settings to manage the trade. Because of this, I would say Raidar is more for the semi-professional, or somebody who's aspiring to be a professional, or somebody who just doesn't have the option to always look at signals, but can do the management on their own, meaning that the software enters the trade and then the user can manage the trades from there on. It was launched in February 2024 based on John Wick Signals. John Wick Signals is a signal service that Auvoria Prime has been offering for over 2 years. Probably it's going to be 3 years soon. And the first 2 years and some, it was producing great results. That's where the idea came from to develop Raidar, because the signals are good, but signals require time, and time is something that most people would use on something else than looking at screens and trading. Let's continue. So what are the actual results? So we have several test accounts set up for Raidar, and for some time now Raidar has been making a loss. This is also a disclaimer why you should be a professional trader if you use Raidar, because this way you can get the most out of it. Let's look at some results then. Recently, for the last couple of weeks, the results have gotten much better. Seems like the signals provider has changed their strategies. They have updated their algos. They have updated their rules for entering trades and closing trades, because we can see that the amount of trades that Raidar has been taking recently is a lot less and with higher quality. So let me show you what I mean by higher quality. So when you look at this account here, this is set up to trigger close trades only at TP3. This account still is in minus. As you can see, it made a little bit profit in the beginning, and then it just has been going down up to the third week of July. Now from the third week of July, we can see that it has started to make profit again, and we can see that this week it has made 0.82% profit. This month is up 1.57%. All the rest of the months were in minus. So this is a very good sign. And when we look at only TP2, we can see that it's the same story with TP2 from July of 24th. It has started making profit again. So this is good signs. So August has made 0.43% profit so far. Hopefully this will continue, only time will tell. As a side note, I can say that Auvoria Prime is looking at different providers right now, and there is one signals provider that has been solid for a long time, and now they are working on connecting it to Raidar, and probably it will be linked in 2 to 3 weeks. Until then, we just have to see and monitor how the current signals will continue doing. Hopefully they will continue making profit. And yeah, if you're somebody who is interested in Raidar or who has been using Raidar and is not satisfied with how it has been doing, there is always the alternative of using some of the other softwares that Auvoria Prime has on offer. So let me just show you. So this is my own website where I have gathered some public accounts. ai.forexy.net. So this is for creators. So these are all verified public accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts here. There's lots more, but just most people don't want to have their results publicly out there. So we can just look at some of the numbers here. Gain 75.93%. It's been yeah, let's open it. So let's see. It's been running since March of last year, and it's been making about 5.4% on average per month. Total gain 75.93%. Let's look at another one. So this is a more moderate account. Monthly return 2.16%, drawdown 14.66%, and running since February of last year. Let's see, do we have anything else good here? Okay, so this is one of my favorite customers. She has been a trader for over 10 years, and she has also been involved with developing of trading softwares. And when she found Kratos, she jumped on board, and she's been with Kratos for a long time. This account, the history of this account is actually much longer, and she had to switch, I think, brokers or account types or something. So the history of the old accounts is not there anymore. This account has been running since December of last year. Average return 6.51% with a maximum drawdown of 27%, which is very good. Look, we can look at also the monthly returns: 8%, 8%, 8%, 4%, 6%, 4%, 11%, and August is up 0.71%. So all these numbers are very good. So if you are using Raidar, or you were using Raidar and you got stuck with the signals not being the best, so basically losing money, I would reconsider just switching to another software, or just waiting for a couple of more weeks when the new signals provider is out, and hopefully that will be much better than what the current signals have been doing for the last 3-4 months. The issue with any software or any kind of trading at all actually is, I mean, even with signals, is that for the last, like I said, 2.5 years, a little bit more, the John Wick signals did really well up to February, March. February was also pretty good, but since March, the signals have not been the best. So that's also why the disclaimer that only professionals should use them. And we are working hard, or Auvoria Prime is working hard on making it user-friendly for also someone who is not a professional trader. So there's always a question of timing. When Raidar was launched, all of a sudden the market was changed and the results were not there anymore. We can also look at the John Wick signals data itself, because all of this stuff is public. Auvoria Prime is always about transparency. You can go and check all the results yourself, how many pips in what week. You can actually go and also check specific trades. You can just, I will show you a little bit later where you can find this information. So in July, TP3 was hit with 1,300 pips. Stop losses, 4 stop losses, and 13 times TP3 was hit. We can see that in June, stop loss was hit 2 times, but TP3 was hit a lot less, 2 times less. And because TP3 is the highest profit you can take with the settings, with the normal settings, this makes a big difference. Even when you get a stop loss, TP3 will more than compensate for that. Let me show you the actual settings for the TP3 account. So if you are using Raidar, you will be able to adjust your settings if you so wish to do. So we open the settings. If you want, you can make a screenshot of this. So it is set to only work with TP3 and stop loss control is set to auto. This is basically just for gathering more data to see what settings work the best. Okay, let's continue. So what settings to use? So like you saw, TP3 works the best right now. Hopefully this will continue. So you can, if you want, you can do that. Otherwise, you can also start with default settings. And of course, with any software, if you're completely new to it, it might be a good idea to first use it on a demo account. I know you have a monthly fee and so on, but from a professional standpoint, it is always a good idea to first get to know the software a little bit, because Raidar right now is meant for more for professionals. It is late already. And this means that you will be more hands-on anyway. So just take a month or two and run it on a demo account before you start running on a real account. Like I said, new provider in testing phase, and hopefully it will be finished in a couple of weeks, and we can actually start enjoying the new CNAS provider. Are there any good alternatives? I showed you Kratos. There's also Flash. There's also Gearbox. I'm not going to dig into those results right now, but all of them have been working for years now. So if you are not satisfied with Raidar right now, you can always switch over to something that is completely automated and has years of track record. Let's continue. Macro situation. So last week it was announced that USA has low employment growth, and this kind of culminated at the beginning of this week, meaning that the stock markets basically dropped like a rock. Tech indices and tech stocks got hit the hardest, and also actually the worst case happened in Japan, where their Nikkei index dropped. Yeah, it got a record. It was crazy. So almost it has not dropped like this in the past 3 decades. So this tells quite a bit. This means that why it dropped? People are fearful of a US recession, and it is causing mayhem. I would also say because there was a rebound from for many of the stocks that got hit, and the indices and everything. So my personal thought is that it might not be such a big thing with fear of US recession, but more like manipulation. Maybe some orders had to be closed out and the price just had to be driven to certain levels. This is classic, at least in the Forex world. Also, when talking about losses in general, some people think that stocks is a safe way, indices is a safe way to invest, and Forex is, yeah, some people even say that Forex is a scam, even though it's the biggest financial market globally. It is 30 to 60 times bigger than all the stock markets combined, and some people think it's a scam. But anyway, Forex, like any other asset class or investment opportunity, has its ups and downs. And just out of curiosity, today I looked at tech stocks, how they have been doing. And so this is a summary of decline for tech stocks. Of course, many are not here, but these are the biggest decliners or biggest droppers. So we have Spotify. Since its peak, from its all-time peak, it's down 11%. Adobe is down 21%. Uber is down 21%. Airbnb is down 36%. Dropbox is down 45%. Oh my God. Coinbase is down 47.8%. Then we have Atlassian. What else you might know? PayPal is down almost 79%. That's some crazy stuff. Zoom is down 90%. Zoom made its all-time highs during the COVID pandemic because it was a service that was used a lot, and now it's down. Just imagine investing at the top and now being 90% down on your investment. This information is updated monthly, so this is from is it July or is it June? Okay, this is from 31st of July, so this data is quite updated. Big tech companies relative to all-time high. Tesla is down 44%. That's insane. Nvidia is down 17%. Meta is down 12.5%. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that no investment is 100% safe. If somebody guarantees you profits and no losses, it's a scam. You can be sure of that. And if you are investing in stocks, indices, bonds, whatever, there's always risk involved. And it's the same story with Forex also. There's always some risk involved. It just goes hand in hand. That's the way it just is. Let's continue. Yeah, Nikkei dropped like a rock. Trump assassination attempt. This also shows that there's a lot of tensions going on, and surely this has an impact on investor decisions. This probably means that there's lower volume because everybody's waiting for, I think November is when the US president elections will have its culmination. Everybody's just waiting on the sidelines and being cautious with their money. This also means that volumes are lower and prices don't move so regularly. When they move more, which is actually for Forex. If you are using a good EA or you're a good trader, it is good money for you. The Iran-Israel situation, tensions are rising, so it might affect the oil prices. People are speculating that actually Iran should have attacked Israel yesterday, but nothing has happened so far. Let's see how this thing plays out. If oil prices do start increasing, this will put more pressure on inflation for sure, and it will cause more uncertainty. For now, Europe is most stable, but it's not like the best student in the class. So there are still issues in Europe also, but just for the time being, it is a little bit more stable than the rest of the world. Information channels. So where you can find more information about Auvoria Prime and its products, results, and so on, how they work, what are the strategies. Monthly calls. If you're watching this live, then you have already found out how to see these calls, but if you are somebody who's watching a recording and you want to make sure you don't miss any of the recordings in the future, any of the calls in the future, because you can actually also ask questions in these calls, you can go to auvoriaprime.com, resources, events, click on AP live sessions. Of course, you can click on all of these, but live sessions is where the monthly calls are. Click on any or all of them if you want to take part of all of them. So we have Raidar. I click on it, and here you have a link. You click on this link and a new tab opens where you just have to put in your name and email, and you will start getting notifications 1 day and 1 hour before the actual call takes place. And you will also get the option to add it to your calendar, so you can be updated and ready for these calls at all times. Next, help desk. Again, you go to Auvoria Prime homepage. Just gonna do it again for the sake of this example. You click on support, type, and click on submit a ticket here on the right upper corner. Some people, what they do is they try to sign in here, but don't do it. You're just wasting your time. It's not necessary. You just enter your details and submit the ticket, and you will be contacted by email directly. Then, of course, Telegram and Discord, because there's a lot of information exchange going on Telegram and Discord. The most updated information is actually on Telegram and Discord. So where to find the channels, you go to auvoriaprime.com support, type in Telegram. There is how to create an account and join groups. So it even tells you how to create the account if you're not using Telegram as of now. At the end of the page, you have all the Telegram channels you will need to stay updated. And for Discord, I'll just type it here. You type in Discord, enter. How Discord frequently asked questions. So what is Discord? Connecting your EP account to Discord. There's even a video for it, 10 minutes long. Well, how nice is that? And of course, at the end of the page, you have also all the Telegram announcement channels. Yeah, Discord server. So you just have to watch this to be able to connect to the Discord channels. Let's continue. YouTube channels. So you just go to YouTube, and in the search box you type in Auvoria Prime, and here we have it. And you can see I'm here live at the moment. So just on this channel there's a lot of stuff. So you can see there's close to 2,000 videos. The easiest way to find what you want to see is by using the search box, or just open the playlist, and on the playlist you can have a lot of different playlists where you can go and check out information. Why all this information is important? Okay, I guess I forgot to show you this. Ha, that's funny. Okay, I will redo it. Go to YouTube, type in Auvoria Prime. Of course, click subscribe so you stay updated when there's new videos uploaded. It has close to 2,000 videos, meaning the easiest way to find what you want to find is by using the search box, or just go to playlists and scroll through it and open whatever you want to open and need to see. Next, last but not least, results document, which is really important. So we open, we go to auvoriaprime.me, not com, but me/myfxbooks. Because Auvoria Prime is all about transparency. All the information, all the results are public, so you can make informed decisions. Auvoria Prime, this has been the motto for Auvoria Prime from the beginning, actually. So you just scroll down, you can find information about all the different tools: Gearbox, Flash, Kratos, Kratos X, Raidar, Signal, social trading, and MyFixBook customer accounts. We have Flash, we have Kratos, we have Gearbox, we have Kratos X, and Raidar. This is somebody's, I know this guy, he's a cool guy from the UK. He's running 3 softwares at the same time. Then we have more Kratos, and so on and so forth. So all the information is there for you. You just have to open the links and you will get actual, real, verified results for all the different softwares. Okay, so before we close this session, let's see if there's any questions. No questions. As I said in the beginning, Raidar at this point is more for the professional trader. This is something that Auvoria Prime could not control. That the timing was not the best when Raidar was first launched. There was people very excited about Raidar and they started using, and Raidar was just making a loss. Now it's picking up speed again, and Auvoria Prime is committed to getting on board more signals providers. So in case one signals provider drops the ball again, then that you can just switch to another signals provider, or you can use several at the same time to diversify your risks. So Auvoria Prime is committed to improving Raidar, because Raidar is as good as the information that is put in there. So the concept is really good. Now it just needs a little bit more work and more data to verify and say, maybe in half a year, say that, okay, Raidar is actually now working and it's making money for people. And yeah, I'm sure this will happen, because I know the commitment of people at Auvoria Prime. They will not stop before whatever product is slacking or missing something will get fixed, updated, so the customers can benefit from all the products. When we talk about mindset is something that is really important. In the Gearbox call, I talked about Alex Hormozi. If you don't know who he is, make sure to go and check him out on YouTube, because he's like a wizard. I mean, he has seen a lot of life. He has gone through a lot of difficulties. He's younger than me. I'm 42 now. He's like, I think, middle of 30s or something, or beginning of 30s. He looks jacked and he's very articulate. I watched one of his videos where he was talking about what he would do if he would want to become a millionaire in 2024. There's this concept of diversification. Like I said, diversify your portfolio, right? Have several signal providers running on Raidar at the same time, which is a good thing to do. But what he meant is that, let's say you have 8 or I don't know, 10 cups, whatever. Basically, every cup represents an investment opportunity. May it be stocks, may it be indices, may it be real estate, whatever it might be. And you have one cup that is half full each month, and you can divide it. You can put it in any of the cups. Now, if you divide this half full cup between the same way, like equally between all the cups, it will take a long time before any of the cups will start overflowing. But if you put it just into one cup, then this cup will start overflowing fast, meaning that it is a good idea to stick to just one thing when you are in the beginning. Let's say when you hit the goal of 100,000 in assets, because it is always a faster way to become wealthy by growing assets instead of growing your active income. Of course, you will need active income to be able to grow in order to be able to have any assets that make you money. But just let's say for up to 100,000, just focus on one thing. For me, this is Auvoria Prime. I'm using their products and I want to get my trading accounts up to 100,000. And then after that, the profits that are coming from there, I will start diversifying, putting those profits into other things, real estate, indices, stocks, startups, whatever it might be, where I get when I finally get there. And my goal is to get there in 1 year's time. Let's see if it's going to happen. Of course, I will work hard on it. And this is just something for you that set goals for yourself and understand that if you are putting a little bit each month into all kinds of different things, it will take a long time, because it will take a lot of time for any of the cups or all of the cups to start overflowing. So you will not get the how to say, acceleration effect. So it is a good idea to just focus on one thing, and it might even be just becoming an affiliate with Auvoria Prime, because that's also a good way to increase your active income, so you can start building up your passive income. And patience is key. You have to put in the reps in everything you do, every new thing you take on, everything you start, every new thing, every new skill you start doing. For example, there's this goalpost, or let's say a bus stop, where you lose your first motivation, the hype goes away, and you start seeing the things for what they actually are. meaning that you will start seeing, okay, this is actually how much work I have to put into it. Okay, this is actually how much money I have to put into it. Okay, this is how much it actually costs, and this is how much time it's going to take. A lot of people quit when they reach this stage in whatever endeavor they are doing. So the key is to stick around. Don't quit there, because certainly this stage will come. Whatever you're doing, whatever aspirations you have, this stage will come. Don't quit, just continue grinding, just continue putting in the reps, just continue understanding what you need to learn, what you need to understand before you actually start making profit or whatever you're doing, a new skill you're learning. So this is what I want to say. Stick to it, carry through, carry on, don't quit when you see obstacles, when you see challenges, and when you do it long enough, you will actually start enjoying the challenges. So I have already passed my half an hour, which I promised at the beginning, but just these are topics that I'm really passionate about. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time, which is September 3rd. See you then.